Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little different because I want to talk about 6 things that I feel like I've learned since I've started my YouTube channel 6 months ago. Crazy to think that I've already been doing this for 6 months, but I just want to share with you guys some things that I feel like I've learned that I could pass on to others, especially if it's something that you're interested in and you want to get started with. So I'm gonna go right into my first thing I feel like I've learned, which would be, and you hear everybody say this, you hear everybody talk about it, and I couldn't have experienced this more in my life than right now, but consistency is key. Lord, consistency is key. I'm still learning it. I'm still very new at this, but consistency is everything with this. I don't think I could say that enough. Consistency is key. Make sure if you jump into this to be consistent. Again, I am still learning. I am still trying to be as consistent as I possibly can with this, given that obviously I have a full-time job and I have a life outside of this and I'm still getting adjusted. I still have to learn. If I want to do this, I have to be consistent. Number 2, you have to be your authentic self. I've seen enough YouTube videos, I've watched enough influencers that I personally like and follow, that I've taken advice from, all that stuff. And the ones that I feel like I tend to really stick with are the ones that I feel like are being the most authentic with who they are. And I learned if I was going to do anything with this, I have to be who I am regardless. That's probably another one that you probably are going to hear over and over and over, but it's real life to this YouTube thing. Like, you have to be who you truly are in order to get that across to the audience that you want to have, because there's really no other way to do it. So just be yourself. Number 3 is gonna be, you can get started doing this with very minimal equipment. Very minimal equipment. I'm going to link below an influencer that I follow, and I follow her heavy and I'm a part of her membership club because I learned a lot from just her YouTube videos. Her YouTube page and everything associated with her is airing on demand. There's one video specifically that I watched that after I seen it, I was like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. There was so much that I felt like I needed to do, and of course procrastinating in general, thinking that it wouldn't be possible and stuff like that. And then, like I said, I watched that video and I was like, yo, I can do this. Like, there's no reason I shouldn't be doing this. And I can tell you firsthand, I think my first 2 videos, I legit recorded on my iPhone. I'm still recording on my iPhone. And I edited my first 2 on my iPhone. Now I've upgraded because I tried to do it on my Mac Mini and I just need a new one. But I got a MacBook Pro and it's way easier to edit on there. But as I do this and get more into it, I'm going to upgrade. But when I say my first 2 videos were filmed and edited and posted on my phone, I'm not playing. Like, you just have to jump and get started. You just have to do it. Don't give yourself no excuses. Just start. You don't need a lot to start. If you holding an iPhone in your hand, and I'm quite sure if you have an Android too, you can get started. Number 4, you will get better each time you post a video, each time you go in and edit your video, every time you even record yourself, you will get better. I can tell you the main reason I felt like I didn't think I could do this is I feel like I've always struggled with finding the right words to say and stuff like that. And I still find myself tripping up a little more. And I feel like I've never been confident with public speaking in general. It was something I always hated in school. I hated when we had to present in front of the class, all that. But I knew that if I wanted to do this, it was something I was gonna have to get over. And even starting with my first video, I started that video and I played it back over and over, and I recorded myself and watched myself, and I'm like, dude, I have to stop being so nervous and just do this. And I feel like every time I've done a video, I've gotten better and better. And same goes for actually recording and then going in and editing the video. Like, I find little tips and tricks here and there, and I'll link another YouTuber that has taught me a lot with the little bit that I've done so far. Her name is Catherine Manning. I've learned a lot from her videos as well, as far as editing videos and all that stuff, and just your confidence in general and your ability and your content that you put out. You will get better with each video you do. I think that's something that I just kind of had to learn every time I did it, but I'm noticing now, like, oh, okay, I didn't do that before and I do this now. So it's just something that comes along with the territory. Number 5 is probably something that's another cliche one, but I can't reiterate enough that you need to just do what you love no matter what. Post what you are passionate about, no matter what it is. If it's a topic that you're passionate about, it'll come out in the video, and you can always tell. And even if it's something that you're not like it's something that you're passionate about, but you want to just have fun with it, it comes out in the video. Regardless of how it performs or stuff, anything like that, just do what you love to post regardless. That's something that I personally told myself I wanted to stick to if I was going to enter into the YouTube arena. I wanted to make sure that no matter what I posted, it was something that I wanted to post. And so as I go along this journey, sometimes people come to a crossroads where they're like, oh, do I post this? Do I not post this? Everything that I've posted so far is something that I've wanted to post, something I wanted to talk about, present, whatever the case is. No matter how well or how bad it performs, honestly, right now, none of that even matters to me, because I'm doing what I feel like I'm passionate about, that I want to present. That's it. I feel like right now, no matter how good or bad a video performs, I'm happy with what I've put out. Even with obviously my first video being probably going to be one of the worst because it was my first time doing this, I'm still happy with what I put out because it was something I wanted to do. And I want to make sure that I keep that with me along this journey, no matter what it is I post, no matter what I talk about. And that's why I said in the beginning, I'm really going to try and stick with posting whatever I feel like posting. Like, most of it would be beauty related because that is an arena that I'm in. Obviously, that's where a lot of my expertise lies. But if I feel like posting my husband's reaction to his anniversary gift, I'm gonna post it. If I want to post, like, my last 2 videos were like day and night skincare routines. Those haven't performed as well as some of my other videos, but I'm gonna still post it because that's what I wanted to post. And I know people personally that wanted to see it, that literally have asked me about those things. So I'm gonna post it regardless because it's what I wanted to do. The last thing I feel like I've learned since I've started YouTube is that anybody can do this. You can do this. I, for the longest time, held myself back from doing it for various reasons. But I know now I could have did this a long time ago. I should have started a long time ago. There are people that are gonna be in the comments probably like, I told you so. You should have did it. You should have did it. But I know I can do this. If I can do it, you can do it. You can do this. It is something, if the passion is there for you, if the drive is there for you, if you feel like it's something that you really can get into and you want to do, you can do this. I have no doubt in my mind that you can't do it. I know for sure you can do this. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Do not let anybody discourage you. Do not let anybody project their feelings onto you and deter you from what you feel like you could bring to the table. Do not, in life in general, don't, but when it comes to this, because I know a lot of people get discouraged when it comes to this because a lot of people don't believe that you can get started. And, you know, some of the YouTubers that we watch nowadays that have these big audiences and stuff like that, they started with little followers. They started with nobody believing in them and then see where they are now. So it's like, don't let anybody take that away from you. If you feel like you're ready to do this, do it. Like I said, if anything, I was the biggest person that held myself back, and now here I am. So if you want to start it, do it. you can do this. You can do it. So that's what I feel like I've learned in the 6 months that I've been doing YouTube. And I hope that it gets to anybody who needs to hear it, who needs this type of encouragement to just do it. And not even necessarily for YouTube, but whatever you need to do with your life, where you feel like you need to be what you need to be doing with your life. I hope this helps you get there, because it was something that I definitely felt like I needed to hear. And honestly, from some of the people that I've been watching, I've watched some of their videos and it literally has pushed me to the next level, to the next idea, to the next video, like stuff like that, like stuff that I'm like, oh, I feel like I could. And literally I could watch one person's video and be like, all right, cool. I know I can do this now. And a lot of them have been more encouraging ones. I'll try and link all the ones that I know for sure that like have like really jump started me once I started to watch it. And hopefully you guys can gain what I gained from it. But I know for sure it's something that I definitely look for now in more and more YouTube videos, because I feel like it really gives me the juice that I need to keep going. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Like I said, I'll try and link all the pages that have motivated me and boosted me and stuff like that. I'll try and leave them in the description bar below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button, press the notification bell so you see when all my videos post, as I keep going into this, because like I said, I've learned a lot in these 6 months, and I know I can do this, and you can too. So that being said, that's all for now, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.